Okay, so you got the game downloaded and you're wondering what the hell to do next. You come up here, and more than likely you're going to start on the island map, and that's this top one right here. But before you do that, you got to set up your all these things over here. Difficulty level, you can just mimic everything I have over here to start with. And then if there's something you don't like going on in your game that's a little funny, we can alter it from there. You can ask questions. So difficulty level 0.01, dino damage, structure damage, player resistance, all this stuff I kept the same. Structures, experience multiplier, taming speed, turn that up to 6 and it won't be so annoying. Structure damage, repair cooldown, dino turret damage, harvesting, harvest amount, turn that up so your world doesn't look all ugly in the end. The more health you have on your world, the better it's going to look by the end of the game. Uh, Player character, water drain, all this stuff, pretty much left it the same. I'm going pretty slow. You can always hit the pause button if I move too quickly. Those of you who see my last video, when it comes to the game settings, I've kind of altered them since then. They're more refined now, and my baby Dino imprint works a lot better now. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? The bunny has started to play Ark with us, so we're doing her some game setting videos real quick. Third person camera, yeah, all this stuff. Go ahead and click to be the same. And just go down through here and check what I have checked, uncheck the things I don't have checked. Creative mode is up to you whether you want to use creative mode or not. Creative mode lets you do building the easy way, pretty much. And then when you're done building, you can uncheck it, and it's kind of like cheat mode. So it's up to you whether you want to use creative or if you feel like playing the game legitimately. I like to use it. It's easier to build that way. PvE, of course, because we don't usually play against each other. We're just helping each other out and having some fun. Definitely check this one. When you die, your diseases go away and they're not permanent. They don't stick around, and they're annoying if they're permanent. Just keep going down through here, trying to see the numbers that I got and match them up. Poop interval. A lot of people think, oh, I don't want my characters to poop, but you need it. Poop is an important part to your garden, so put that on 0.5 and it'll be just about right. Like egg interval, I've got that turned up for the kibbles, and you're going to need kibbles, so turn that one to 0.01. Same thing with these other things. Egg hatch speed, I've got that turned up quite a bit too. The baby mature speed, the baby consumptions, all your baby settings here, try to keep them pretty much exactly the way I have them for now. If you want them different later, we can adjust it. But for right now, they're pretty much spot on. They're perfectly set. We can do 100% imprinting on our babies now without an issue. My daytime and nighttime speeds, my daytimes are fairly long. I can play for about an hour and a half, real life hour and a half, before it goes dark in my game, so I got plenty of time to get from one side of the map to the other. If you want shorter days and shorter nights, that's fine, but that's about how I have mine set up. Leave all these the same except for weight. I don't like doing a bazillion trips on my dinos. So if you don't like making 100,000 different trips just unloading a dinos, turn that up. But if you mess with any of these others, it's going to make the world too easy. So just leave them pretty much as they are. Down here, when it comes to speed, you can boost that up for your flyers. Some of your flyers are extremely, extremely slow, so you can get from one side of the map to the other on your flyers a little faster if you want to bump that up. It doesn't really affect their damage or anything like that, just movement speed, so that's not too bad. Again, tame dinos affinities. I moved up the weight, bumped up the speed a tiny bit. Same thing down here, bumped up the weight. Now, if your dinos have better weight, you want more weight on you too, because if they're carrying a lot, you want to be able to carry a lot. So your stats for the player move the weight up. The rest of these, they're pretty, they're fine as is pretty much. Custom recipes. You're going to be doing some crafting of recipes. If you're going to spend that much time crafting, it's kind of nice to have it to where it's actually effective. So I like to move that one up. All these here are the crafting ones. If I spend a lot of time crafting, I want some good quality resources. Fuel consumption and platform structure limit, turn those up to about there, and you won't have to worry about fuel as bad. And you'll be able to build on your platforms. I know you like building, so you'll want to turn that up as high as you can go, and the highest that's going to let you is 10. And then if you want to do Fear Evolved, type in Fear Evolved, and that's the Halloween event. If not, just leave this area blank. If you don't want to do the Halloween event, just erase this here and take that off. Now, after you got all those in there, hit Island, and you can go to single player, which is when you're playing by yourself. But if you're playing with me and Ducky and everybody else, you want to go down here to where it says Host Non-Dedicated Session and hit that. And then after you hit this button, it'll let you invite your friends. But for right now, I'm going to go into single player. And this is my base. I haven't shown it to you guys in a while, so I'll give you guys a tour. I loaded into the kitchen. There's an industrial cooker, my water, my beer jars, some fridges, secondary chem bench for doing kitchen crafting, industrial cookers, lots and lots of refrigerators. You will use every single one of them. And then we have some vault storage. And over here, do not release the Kraken. Let's take this off here. Hold down your touchpad and go to toggle HUD. And then it'll remove all these annoying little green letters that's all over the place, and you can just show off your base. Yeah, do not release the Kraken. What's the Kraken, you ask? Why, that's the Kraken. Right there. Yep. And he's looking at that sheep just waiting for a baby to drop because he wants to eat it. They like to eat like prey. And that's his job. I got all these guys in here. And when the baby sheep drops, they eat it, and that's my mutton farm. And I have unlimited mutton. And here we have Ducky. He's looking fabulous on his character. Don't ask me about this pose here. You got some personal storage lockers put in. Here's the camera thing. I haven't played with that yet. I got the stairs finished from last time. And upstairs we got Mr. Gotcha in here now. And he is making us all kinds of crystals. We are just swamping in crystals. He's doing a fabulous job making us crystals. And we got Mr. Snow Owl up there, dropping him pellets so he can craft. And he and Mr. Owl just hang out here pretty much all day, crafting their little hearts out. And we got Penelope over here. She just got unloaded. She had all kinds of berries on her. And we got everybody fed. We got the dedicated storage up. I got some few items I need to restock. I'm getting low here and there of certain things. I don't like to drop below 10,000 of anything because that's usually when I start running out. All kinds of dedicated storage. I don't think I'm going to run out anytime soon. And then upstairs, Penelope, get your head out of the house. We got our cryo fridges. This is where you can put your dinos and Pokeballs. And you don't have to feed them, and they're taken care of. That's where we keep the spare dinos. Yep. Got a chemistry bench, one for each thing. One's making narcotics. One's making spark powder. We got another one making gunpowder. And they're just up and going. Each one of these smithies has something different in it crafting. I'm going to get the signs on those next. Yep. Out here we got everybody. Pugsley's eager to say hi to everybody, aren't you, Pugsley? Yeah, got your Halloween costume on already, don't you? You're looking fabulous, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. You look great. Yeah, you do. Pugsley's ready for Halloween. Got the koi pond. Koi pond's looking good. My little purple fishy died, and we got a replacement for her. Right here. Got a replacement for purple. So, got a new sapphire there. She is looking swell. Got a new raft. When you log in to the game, you'll be logging in right here on this beach, and you won't have a thing besides your underwear and the desire to get moving in the game, and that's all you'll have. You'll start here in the game, and from there you'll end up building something like that. There's the new raft. Got chemistry benches, the taming thing here in the back. We've got some new dinos on the roof. I already have a few put in storage like I showed you. It's a heck of a view. Can't argue with that. I wouldn't mind living here. Especially with these turrets keeping me safe. Here we got some shadow mains. We brought these over from the Lost Island map. No, wait, not the Lost Forger. Go to sleep, big guy. You go to sleep too. Night night. And you too. We'll need a green one for Wabbit. The shadow maids are pretty cool. They go in water and on land. They've got some other abilities that are pretty neat. Here's our big flyers. They can carry quite a bit. This is my Quetzal. I know you're fond of green, so. Here's Zombie Wyvern. Got my Griffin back in here. Hey, big guy. Over here we got some Tapajaras, one for each person. We're going to have to add another one for Wabbit. Just let me know what color you want. Obviously mine's green. I'll have to make you a different shade of green if you're into green. And I know you are. Need to back you guys up. You got your beaks coming through the bars. Okay. I'm probably gonna fall because I got that turned off. Yep. Ouch. I saw that coming. We have the garden finished around here in the back. Greenhouse is complete finally. Give you guys peepers. Take Strider's in. She is very, very nice to have on any map. You put your resources in here, you click a button, and she will auto sort anything right up where that goes. This is Soul. He's my Magnosaur. He helps me get metal and stone and all kinds of other resources. He's a good boy. Over here we're breeding some Argentavis. This is Colonel Mustard if he'll load in. Doesn't seem like he wants to load. Oh, there he goes. Hey, Colonel. How you doing, big guy? Colonel Mustard. Yep. And that's this girl. This is their chick, one of their babies. I think she turned out right pretty. greenhouse. It's about like you'd think. Nothing special about it. I got our feeding troughs up here in the front. This doorway keeps the snails and the dung beetles from going out for some reason. They just won't cross that area very often. Got our Fiomas in here. The Fioma is probably fertilizer with, well, yeah. It's Paul McCartney. John Lennon. You get the idea. The Beatles. And it's just a big old factory up in here of cementing paste and all kinds of resources and gardening and whatever you can need when it comes to gardening. It's a nice little greenhouse. Getting 500% effectiveness. Everything's irrigated. I'll be happy to teach you how to build. And yeah, this is only one map, sweetie. I've got most of my bases built on most of my maps now. Back here in the back, we got a little guard dog. We had a friendly raptor show up not too long ago, and that raptor wanted to chew on my base. Look what we got in the water. This guy just tore up that raptor. It was hilarious. We're gonna bump up his damage. Anything comes near the base, he's gonna take care of it for me. We got a few more back here in the back. Anything comes anywhere near this water, they regret it instantly. Got a spare Clyacinth over there. Coelacanth. And up here on the other side. We have our Daeodon. Mr. Daeodon likes to eat out of everybody else's food trough before eating his own food, so we can't store him. Poor nurse here has to be out here by herself because she will eat everybody else's food, and then she will eat her food, so she can't be allowed near the feeding troughs. She has to stay over here away from the feeding troughs. I managed to get a couple of sharkies. That one right there and this one right here terrifies me to death. I am scared to death of sharks. But this one in particular, just looking at that thing is making my heart race in ways I don't even care to admit. Maggie, you are just terrifying to me. You're a pretty shark, but you are scary as hell. And then we have Smiley over here. He's just hanging out, ready to go get some oil for us. Do some harvesting. Aren't you, buddy? Say, yeah, I'm ready for a swim. We've got a generator powering our turrets and keeping those guys safe. And here we got some beehives. I've got 4 so far. I plan on putting in a few more because 4 beehives are just not enough to power this base, not with that many sheep inside. So I plan on trying to capture at least 4 more bees if I can. So far, my world has not wanted to spawn beehives hardly at all. We have looked and looked and looked, and we found one, and that one was empty. Okay, and that's the tour. Now, if you hit your options buttons and go to options, here's some more settings for you to look at. You can adjust your volumes here. Your graphics, gamma scales, all these other things are settings you're going to have to go through and personalize. If you want, you can mimic mine for now and see if they work for you. Your blood overlays, that just shows you how damaged your dinos are. I like to have them turned on, so if you don't like your dinos looking bloody, you can unclick it, but if it's checked, you can tell how much damage your dinos are taking easier at a distance. Floating names, that just lets you see people from a distance. It's easy to tell where your friends are when they're close by and be able to find us. First person dino writing or second person, however you want to set that up, I don't care. I like it turned off. I like Fahrenheit temperatures because, you know, we're here in the USA and I don't understand that whole Celsius stuff. Torpidity effect, yes, turn that on. Serious. Default survivor items. When you first log into the game's going to give you some free skins. And every time you die, those skins show up every single time. And it seems like after a while you're doing nothing but getting those out of your inventory because it gets annoying. There's only so many of those you need. So eventually you can come over here, you can uncheck this, and then you won't have those annoying skins in your inventory anymore. But that's pretty much it, Bunny. When you get done through updating all these here, you don't forget to hit apply and then save and exit to save all the settings you do. If you don't hit apply and then save, it'll go back to what it was. But yeah, this is the island map on my save so far. That's all I have to show for you. We're looking forward to playing with you. And Ducky and I have some prezzies for you as soon as you start playing. So let us know when you start playing, and we're going to teach you a few tricks and bring you a couple of dinos. Looking forward to seeing you then. Catch you later, Bunny.